What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And I had to do this video real quick because I was going to wait until later tonight to do the video. And then we just had a blast off right now. As you see, one of the cryptos I talk about almost every day, internet computer price just blasted off. Also, I made a video about the graph earlier and it just blasted off as well. As you see, we both had two giant blasts off right here. It did go to 73 and then back down to 72, but I just bought it like 68, 69 cents and then 66 before that. It looks like it's going back to 71. Let's see what internet computer price is doing. I don't think these are going to go all the way back down to where they were. I'm not 100% sure what happened and why this pump is happening, but I'm not going to get mad at it. It looks like it's happening in a good way, and things are looking good for us. Why is this not working? Oh, there we go. And we can continue to go higher from here as we continue. This is a good sign for a continuation of the bull market. I saw several other coins do it as well, such as Filecoin, and Tezos is blasting off right now. So we just have a lot of recovery. CurveDAO is doing really good. Link, Omis Network, and YFI is actually doing really bad, which is DeFi. But yeah, so these are, not everything is doing good, but the ones that I'm holding are really actually recovering. Now, I would have liked to see it stay around the 71, 72 cent range, instead of actually going up and then just coming all the way back down. But we'll see. This could be a good sign for the continuation, as long as we don't go all the way back down to 69. I think that, this could be a positive thing for the short term, and then we will go from there. We need some blast offs, right? Because we had a lot of dumps. We had a giant dump and then, another kind of fold over. And then we really need this to blast off and actually break above this resistance right here at about $32, $33, which has been our resistance ever since the dump. And if we can break out of that, then we can continue on our upward trajectory, back up hopefully around $40 to $50 and higher if we get a nice bull market going. So yeah, I'm not really happy with it being back at 71 right now, but cool, it is going to 72, so that is a positive thing that possibly we will continue upwards. Let's look at internet again. Let's see, is it doing the same thing? Yes, it kind of is. Okay, good. So we're not continuing down. We did, we get a peak right here because that's our resistance. And now hopefully we go up and either test it again and break it, or we would have to look at some technical analysis to get closer into that. We'll do that tomorrow. I will be doing a live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. And sometimes on the weekends, we'll see. And I might start doing them more. If you guys really like the live streams better, we might do that because I like to interact with you guys and all of that. So let's actually go in, and I wanted to just check out my staking progress on my internet computer. So I will be right back. So now we're in the NNS, the network nervous system. I kind of like how that is because it is basically the internal workings of the internet computer, basically system. So as you see, this is the neuron that I have set up with 24.5 ICP tokens in there. So we look every day for our voting. Yeah, we got a proposal, baby. Proposal to remove canister. Okay, I don't know what that is. I will have to do some research before I, make my decision. I don't just vote. I don't just vote to get, stuff. You can actually delegate your votes to somebody else, or you can follow the votes of other people if you don't want to research the voting. You can just kind of follow what everybody does, or you can delegate your votes to someone as well. I don't know exactly how to do that, so that's the only problem. I could probably research it though. Oh, I can't vote on it because my dissolve delay is less than 6 months now. But if I wanted to, if I really wanted to vote on this and get more, what I could do over here, I'm pretty smart. So what I would do is I would go over here and I could actually increase the dissolve delay. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, but it was at the time of 6 months or less. Wait, no, it isn't. I have 180 days right here. That's 6 months, right? Or are they counting that not as 6 months? Wait. Locked in for at least 6 months. Yeah, and I am. I'm not? How long is 6 months? 100 and how many days? Not 181. How do I change? They got to have a system that is more than just this sliding thing. Because then I would have voting power again. I don't have any voting power. That's what happened to my voting power. It leaves when you get to 6 months or less. So I can't vote anymore after that. If I don't have it for at least 6 months, you can't vote anymore. This is good to know. So I could either increase it and then get my voting power, and then I don't know if I'll be able to vote on that. I'll probably have to wait for the next one. Let's go look what it said. I think it said something about not being able, not having 6 months at the time, I think. The following neurons had a dissolve delay of less than 6 months at the time the proposal was submitted, or were created after the proposal was submitted, and therefore not eligible to vote, even if my dissolve delay is more than 6 months now. That's what I think. I'm not sure if I actually did change it, if it might let me anyway. I don't know, because it would be created after, see? Created after the proposal, but it wasn't. What if I increase it after, though? I'm not doing that. I'm not really trying to get around the thing. I just kind of wanted the voting rewards. So the last 6 months, that is a good thing to know now. If you have less than 6 months on there, you don't get a vote anymore. I didn't know that. I thought that you'd still get a vote all the way down until, your dissolve delay is over. So in order to vote, you have to have your staking at all times longer than 6 months, not just the first time you vote. So if you put it for like a year, you'd be able to vote for 6 months, and then that's it. After the 6 months, the last 6 months, you don't get a vote, but you do get your maturity still. So voting gives you more maturity, and maturity is basically your ICP tokens. So as you see, it keeps rising every day. I would have got more maturity if I was able to vote right now. That's the only thing that kind of sucks. I want to get enough maturity, but now I don't know if I'm gonna spawn a new neuron now. I'm going to hold it for a while, guys. We'll hold it and we'll see. If we're able to, in a couple months, spawn a neuron, then we'll do it on the channel, because I want to show you that. And then if we don't get enough, then I'll just merge the maturity. I kind of want to do that now, because the more ICP that I have in staking, the more rewards I will get, and then the maturity will be more. If I wait so long, even if I put it all in there, I still won't get as much as if I actually put it all in there now and then just let it come, but then I'll never be able to spawn a new neuron. So that's it's like a flip of the coin. I don't know if I'll ever have enough for a new neuron in the whole 6 months. It doesn't tell you how much you need for a new neuron. It could be 1% or it could be 10%. I heard the minimum amount is 1 ICP token. So however much maturity equals 1 ICP token is how much you need to merge or to spawn a neuron. Not to merge. You can merge it right now. So if I get that amount, I will let you know the number. There's got to be a certain number that you hit in maturity that will spawn a new neuron. I don't know if it's different for everybody, if it depends on how much ICP you have staked. We're just learning most of this as we go. Just like I didn't know that you couldn't vote if you didn't have it locked up longer than 6 months. Even though I have 181 days, it's maybe 5 hours or maybe a day away from voting. You'd think 180 days is 6 months. So I don't know why it's not technically. They're probably counting day for day. Well, I don't know how they're counting it. It doesn't really make sense. to me. 180 days is 6 months, or 182 and a half. That's probably what they're doing. They're probably counting half a year. You know what I mean? So instead of 365 days, you normally say 180 days, but it's actually 182 and a half days. So if you look at that, we're at 181.7. So we're basically a day behind. Anyway, that's a lot of worthless talking. But you see, I have nothing in here yet. If I merge my maturity, it won't go in here. It'll go in the staking side. But if I spawn a new neuron, I believe I will be able to withdraw it into here. I don't know if you spawn a new neuron, if you have to wait how long. I think you can get them right away. That's what my understanding, what I read about this. So I think as soon as you get those, you can either transfer them into your main, or that's where they go into your main after it's spawned. I'm not 100% sure. So just know that you can't vote if you don't have this longer than 182 days and probably 12 hours. So 182 days, 12 hours remaining, then you'll be able to vote. Basically, I am 24, and then I'm like 29 hours off. I could have voted 29 hours ago. There was no vote proposal 29 hours ago. So that's something good to know. I'm just going to leave it here for now, because I'm not going to keep it locked up for 6 months at all times. I'm going to let that dissolve delay go down, at least for now, and then kind of see where I sit in 6 months and where I am in my life, and where if I absolutely am broke and I need this, I will have no choice but to take it out. But hopefully I will be successful in my life by that point. And, 6 months from now, that I won't need to cash this out and sell it, and that I can actually, stay part of the inner workings. But it depends on what life does, yeah, things are good for that. So the prices of IC and the graph are doing really well right now. Staking is amazing. I love the process. That we're learning new stuff about it all the time, and I cannot wait, hopefully, to make a good profit on internet computer price. So, oh man, the graph, baby, back up to 72, I'm really happy, dude, because I lost a lot. It was at 78, right? Or 88. I bought at 88, and then, right here in the dip, it was one of the farthest down in the dip. See, it did go to 87, but I got it at 88, man. That would have been a good dip. I would have been like, yeah, 88. I got it at the bottom, and then my support got broke. Like, man, I buy at the bottom and it breaks my support. And then I bought over here somewhere, and then it went up, and it went up. It did go down first, but then it went up. And I'm pretty happy about this, because instead of being way in the loss, I am only 250. Nice. So 250 more bucks, and then we break even, and then it's profit time. So if you bought it with me at 68 cents, you're now sitting in the profit. Not financial advice, entertainment purposes, only common sense. And let's go look at IC one last time. Where's this guy going? This is one I've been advocating, and anything under 30 bucks is dream level prices. Now, this is still beautiful. These are still really, really nice prices, because I actually bought at 44. Now, 44 isn't even a bad price in a bull market, but these are beautiful and even dream level prices. At 25, I would have bought all day and twice on Sunday for that price. And where we are now, it's still a good deal. But anything under 30 is dream. So, I'd have an order set for like right around 30 or something. And then if it keeps going, you might even want to get in now, because we could be back up to these $40 levels within a couple of weeks, or even a couple of days even, or even tomorrow. That's the thing. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying theoretically it could easily recover in a day. So, especially if you see these blast offs like this, guys, right? If they're going to keep doing that, this might not be the only one. So I'm not going to take a lot of your time. I just wanted to get the point across, let you know about the staking, and just give you guys hope that the bull market's not over, that you're going to have a good Christmas, and everything is going to work out. And just make sure that you take your profits, you dollar cost average, buy the dip, and just use common sense, and maybe don't trade in emotions. Every time, I make a video, that's kind of how I get my extra whatever out there, instead of trading, I make videos, to let that steam off. So if you're ever like trading, find something else to do to get rid of that energy, or else you will make a mistake trading, like if you're trading out of emotions and stuff. So find something else to do, preoccupy your mind, and then come back later when you're, thinking straight again, and then you'll be all right. All right, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!